Welcome to Zoe's Treasures, where the vibe is vintage. Buckle up.
Hey everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy. I am here with my husband Noel, and today we are doing French country, so I'm super excited about it. Hello Southern Charm. Hello everybody. I see so many names that I know. Strega, saw Mary come in here. Welcome in. All right, so we're going to do some French country, and we're doing something a little different tonight. So we're going to have some fun, and we're going to play a game tonight. Oh, thanks, Mary. I know you're talking to my husband, but I'm going to take all the credit for that. Really, it's him. But we're going to play a game tonight. We're going to just try to have a little bit of fun. Every time that somebody wins an auction or buys something out of the bin, I'm going to show you a letter. I'll put them up here behind me. We'll also throw them in the chat and try to unscramble the word. So they're not going to, I'll tell you how many letters are in the word. And as soon as somebody gets it right in the chat, whatever the word is, I'll run the next item for $1. So every time we get the word right, I run the next thing for $1. So hopefully it'll add a little bit of fun to our night. And with that, we're going to get started. I did see a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but there's some in there, some pre-bids. And you know I always prioritize requests. So let's just give it a couple of minutes. I'm going to run a couple of items, then I'll hop over and start doing pre-bids. So let's go ahead and just get started with something really simple here to begin with. And I am loaded up. We're hoping to do a little bit longer of a show tonight. So up first, check out this amber vase. I really love this one. It has a little bit of a hobnail design going on there. No chips or cracks. Thank you so much for your purchase from the bin. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to run this and I'll pull that first letter out too. Let's drop the time down. I like 15 seconds with 2. There we go. Thank you so much for your bid. Y'all, we have free shipping too. So we are always free shipping now. You will never pay for shipping. DG San, that is heading your way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get going with these letters. So the first word we have is 6 letters. My daughter wrote the words down here for me so I can see them. And these are in no particular order. So we have a letter R. We're going to do a letter R. And that was one letter and a letter O. So we have R and O are our first 2 letters here. They're probably going to be backwards for you guys. Well, that's not going to work, is it? And it might help if I don't drop them, right? R and O. All right. And we'll go move right along to our next item. So up next is some linens. This one has 6 letters. So this word is going to have 6 letters in it. All right, let's do. Nope, that one's not it. I'll tell you if I see it. You guys keep putting them in there. I'll be watching for it. All right, here we go. We have a set of linens here. These are gorgeous. I thought this would look so pretty with your French country. They are like a silky napkins here. They're 12 by 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a set of 6 of these napkins. There are a couple tiny little spots, but they're still in really great shape. And those are going. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. We have been so busy. Thank you so much for checking those out. All right. I know I'm just losing stuff here. All right. We're going to do one more, then we'll head over to those pre-bids. Next item we have our pottery candlestick holders. And these are absolutely stunning. They are signed on the bottom by the artist. They have the blues and the greens on there. I love the look of this. And they really have a fun texture to them too. So this is like really nice and smooth glazed, and this is more rough around the edges. So you get both of those. A tiny little bit of wax residue, but not too bad in there. Easy to get out. Thanks so much for your bid. And Old Bliss Mercantile, thank you so much. That's heading your way. Let's pull another letter out here. So again, this is a 6-letter word. This is the 3rd letter. It is a letter F. So we have F, R, and O. And they are not going to stay up there. So we'll figure out something better for that because they're not staying. But we have F, R, and O. We'll put them right there. All right, let's see. Frosty, nope, that's not it.
Congratulations.
We're going to move over to our pre-bids.
Level.
It's all scrambled, so the letters are scrambled. Oh, Annette, look at that. How cool, how good are you? Annette got the word. It is flower. Mary, my husband actually will help you out. He'll set up some private shows for you if you want. So congratulations, Annette, you got it. So this one has pre-bid, so I can't start it at $1, but we will run the very next item at $1 after we run the pre-bid item. So we're going to go ahead and run this one first. So before I run it, let's pin it up. This is a Johnson Brothers. Yes, Johnson Brothers. It's called Rose Dawn and is a very, very pale pink coffee pot, coffee or teapot. No chips or cracks. Has that little rosebud at the top there. Probably can use a little cleaning on the inside. And it does say Johnson Brothers on the bottom. But other than that, besides it just need a little bit of cleaning, it is in perfect shape. So that one's going to go. And that is up and running. Thank you so much for your bids. And Old Bliss Mercantile, that is heading your way. Thank you very much. I love the pink on that. That is so pretty. All right, we're going to do the next item for $1, but we have another word here. This one is 5-letter word, and the first letter we have is a U. All right, let's go. I'm going to just jump out of pre-bids really quick here just so we can run an item for $1. The next thing up we had on our auction list without a pre-bid was this blue jar. So we have a cobalt blue hunt jar. All right. Sorry, my husband's putting that up there. Nope, not rusty. All right, so we have a cobalt blue hunt jar. No lid on it, but how beautiful is this? I love the cobalt blue. And let me drop the price down. I'm going to need my keyboard here. And that's up and going. We're just going to leave my keyboard. Thank you so much for your bids. And Mary, that is heading your way. Thank you, thank you. You know, my husband put an iPad over here. I'm supposed to be running items from the iPad, but I'm not used to it. So let's just see if I can do that really quick here. Let's just try this. All right, we're going to go over to our pre-bids. Oh, we need another letter. Here we go. Yes. If I forget, just remind me. My husband's over here reminding me. All right, T. The letter T. So we have a U and a T. All right. You know what? I do not like running it this way. All right, we're going to run it this way because it's easier for me. Next up, we had a pre-bid on this beautiful black vase. Nope, not trust. Y'all are too good. Fruit. The word is fruit. Annette, look at you. You must have, are you like using AI over there? Are you just super smart? All right, so the word is fruit. After we run this pre-bid, we will run the next item for $1. Let me do this pre-bid first. You're just lucky. You're a good guesser then. All right. we're going to run this guy here. This is a black amethyst glass fan vase in mint condition. It is absolutely stunning. I love it. I do not know who makes it. It is 8.5 inches tall, and that is up and going. Kelly, thank you so much for your bids. And Kelly's Lighthouse, that's going to you. Thank you very much.
On its way to you.
All right, let's do a dollar item here. All right, before I do the next dollar item, our next word has 9 letters. It's going to go a tiny bit harder this time. 9-letter word. Oh, this is a good one. My daughter put these together for me. So the first letter is M. So we have a 9-letter word with an M in it. And our next item we're going to run is this candle, which is so cool. I was so excited to find these. All right, so what is more French country than ducks? Check this out. Are these geese? I think they're ducks. What did I put in there? I put in a duck in the description. This is actually a candle, has a little wick here, never been used. They are really, really good condition. I have 2 and they're a little bit different. There is a couple tiny little spots like right here where like the wax, just like a tiny little scrape on the wax, but there's not a lot of those. They are so detailed for a candle. Yeah, you can guess the word at any time. It is a 9-letter word and it does have an M in it is all we know for right now. And we're going to start this one at $1. And it is up and going. Let's pull it this way a little bit. Thanks so much for your bids. It is not marketing. It's not that one. And XX Tiffany, this is going to you. Thank you very much. Let's go. Oh, another letter. Yep, I got to get used to this too. All right. Next letter is an O. So 9-letter word with an M and an O. And we're going to go back to our pre-bids here. Let's trying to go from top to bottom here. We have this little creamer. This is so pretty. The gold on this, look at that. Look at the handle on this. Isn't that not elegant? No chips or cracks. The only call out is around the edges. There was some gold that's a little bit wore off, but other than that, it is in perfect condition. Do not know who makes it. The spider canisters? Oh, Spode can. Oh, they're pretty awesome. They're amazing. The first 2 letters, yeah. So it's a 9-letter word and it has an M and an O so far is all we know. They're not in order. Letters are all mixed up. So we're going to go ahead and run this one. This did have a pre-bid on it. And if you are just coming in, every time somebody guesses the word, anybody can guess in the chat. I'll run the next item that is in my auction list at $1, as long as it doesn't have pre-bids, obviously. So far we have a 9-letter word with an M and an O. And Shannon, this is heading to you. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
And another letter. Let's see here.
Congratulations.
N. We have M,
You have achieved
O, and
hummingbird
N.
level.
Hey, Choco Dog, how are you? We are going to do another pre-bid item here. Is this our Feldscraft? This is our Feldscraft. How classic is a Feldscraft white creamer? It is not mountains. Good guess, though. Feldscraft creamer, no chips or cracks. A little bit of detail going all around there. Beautiful. And that is up and going. Thanks so much for your pre-bid on that. I appreciate it. Welcome in if you're just joining. Not Romantics. Good guess, though. Homespun Cottage. This Feldscraft creamer is coming to you. Thank you very much. Another letter. So we have M-O-N and another N. So there are two N's in this word. Not moonlight. All right. Next item we have here. So I got so lucky and came across a ton of this Fostoria, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much on the duck. Not moonstone. Good guess.
Thank you,
though.
kittens.
All right, so we have a Fostoria candy dish, our candy jar. What I love about this is the coin collection. Nope, not monsoon. It is going to be a 9-letter word. And the coin dot has all the different USA type pictures on here. We have an eagle. We have the Liberty torch. There is like the Liberty Bell. So perfect condition, nice, thick, heavy Fostoria glass. And that is up and running. And thank you so much for your bids on that. Not moonshine. Not conundrum. But this is a conundrum, isn't it? And Tony, thank you so much. That is heading to you. I appreciate that purchase. All right, let's see here. I think the next item. Oh, we have a letter first before we do an item. All right, so our next letter, B. Which way? There is a B in this word. So we have N, M, O, N, and B. Nope, not non-common. All right. So in the listing, I had just this salt and pepper shaker, but then I came across this tiny little salt cellar, and I thought they were so cute together, so I'm going to throw in the salt cellar. Let's see here. I'm going to show you what they are first, though. So we have the salt and pepper. So we have the big old swan, and look at the holes are on his tail end. I don't know if that's cool or creepy, but the holes are back there. They both have their stoppers. The only call out is there's a tad bit of paint wear like on the side of his beak, but there's no chips. Nope. Not bombard. I don't even know what that word is. I love discounts. And then we have the little swan. So you got like the daddy swan and the mama swan. They poop salt and pepper. They do. Look, like literally, they poop salt and pepper. But in a good way. They're like cute swans. And then we have the little salt cellar. I just threw that in there because they match. They look cute. Nope, not moonbeams. Or moon, yeah, nope, not moonbound. I'm going to give you a hint. Moon is not in the word. Nope, not non-combatant. Thanks for your bids on this. My daughter better have spelt these words right. I think she did.
Thank you.
She's a smart kid. And deal or no deal, this is heading to you. Thank you so much. If you were just joining, we do have free shipping. And we're just having some fun playing a game, trying to guess words tonight. Every time you guys guess the right word, I'll run the next item for $1. Oh, a letter. Okay. Oh, I think this might give it away. The next letter is a T. The letter T. All right, so to recap, N, M, B, O, T, N. And we're going to go back to our auction list here. Badminton, look at you. Who is it? Who got that? Jessica, you got it. It is badminton. Let me move this out of the way and I will run the next item on the list for $1. All right, up, it's the other duck. So that one's going to go. So we have the second duck candle. It matches the first one. They're just a different pose. And this one has a little baby. Look how cute. So it is a candle, unused. Same thing here. There are a couple of little spots, like right here where like the wax scraped off just a little bit, but they're not like a lot, like really big spots. And that's going to go for $1. And that is up and running. Thank you so much for your bid. Get our next word ready here. And Tiffany, that's going to you. Thank you. All right, so our next
On its
word
way to you.
is 8-letter word. It is an 8-letter word, and it has an A. And we are going to run this crock, if I can remember where I put it. Here we go. All right, so I think I listed this as a crock, but it's like a crock or a pitcher because it has that little spout there and a handle, but it is a pottery piece, and it almost looks like a cheetah print. Check that out. And to me, it looks kind of like a cheetah print. I like that. You can see it's that clay on the bottom. It is not backyard. Let me make sure. Nope, it is not backyard. We're going to go ahead and run this one. No chips or cracks. And that is up and running. It is not barnyard. I'm going to pull my little cheat sheet out so I can look and make sure. All right. Nope, not baseball. Thank you so much for your bids on this. I think the print on this is my favorite thing about it. Southern Charm. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Not bookmark. All right, we are to this gorgeous, I put coffee pot, chocolate pot on this because I wasn't sure which it was, but it is absolutely stunning. I got this at the antique mall the other day. Look at how gorgeous this is. I thought this was like your French country with like that touch of color. So usually French country are your classics, whites and neutrals, but every now and then you get a good pop of color. It is not calendar. Good guesses though. So just look at the pattern on that. How beautiful, and pretty sure it's hand painted, not basement. Nope, not, the letter is an A. So far, all we have is an A, and it's an 8-letter word. That is all we have. No chips or cracks. A tad bit of paint wear up there on the top. And it is made in, did I put it on there? It's an Austria piece. I'm going to get that going. Not radiator. That's a really good guess though. So this gorgeous either coffee pot or hot chocolate pot is up and running. Not campfire. Oh, look at both of you at the same time. Same guess. Isn't this gorgeous? It kind of reminds me of this copper one that my husband got me in Mexico. Thanks for taking a look at that. All right. Oh, nope, not a letter yet. Almost. We're going to get a letter. We're going to skip this big set for a second. Actually, let's just do it. Let's take a look at this big set. All right. So this set has a ton of pieces. I'm just going to pull out 3 or 4 of them. So not handsome, but my husband is very handsome. Not apple pie. Sorry, my hair gets on my mic and makes noise. Not teenager. All right, so we have a whole set here. So in the picture, it shows all the pieces. This is a 13-piece set. So you get the teapot. No chips or cracks on the teapot, but the teapot is actually, my game is going to take over, but that's okay. Keep guessing, because every time you get the word right, I'm going to run the next item for $1. So not treasure. Nope, not it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll tell you as soon as I see it. It is a music box that does work. And I'll just pull out a couple of the other pieces. So you also get the plate. You get 5 cups, 4 saucers, and a sugar and creamer. These are absolutely stunning lusterware, but it's like a deep purple lusterware, not a color that we see very often. Antique, nope, not seeing it yet. And we're gonna go ahead and run this whole, yes, we are crazy. $45 for the whole set. It's a 13-piece set. The picture is in the thing. The only call out is there's 2 tiny little chips on 2 of the cups. Other than that, it is a mint condition 13-piece set. Not beautiful. You like crazy. I like crazy too. I love discounts, y'all. They just made oops, I didn't break it. I Love Discounts just made the announcement today that they are going to completely free shipping. Not Gaslight. So they've been doing it on quite a few shows, but I heard Tony say this morning, oh, he lied. I don't know. Tony said it though. He said this morning you guys are. All right. Let's do our next item here. We have a sugar and
Lysandra
creamer.
was sleeping.
Oh, it's because Cassandra was sleeping. Is that why? Crazy boys. Was that, what did I just see? Was that a purchase from the bin? I was turned around. Let me look, because if so, I'm going to throw another letter on there. Yes. It was a purchase from the bin. All right. Even if it wasn't, let's do another letter. 2. All right. Let's see here. 2 more letters. We have a U and we have an A. So we are up to 2 A's and a U. It is a 8-letter word with 2 A's and a U. Yep. A U and an A are our newest letters. Not inaugural. Oh, but that's a good guess. All right. We have Anchor Hawking, white milk glass sugar and creamer. These are in mint condition, no chips or cracks. I love the little 2-handled sugar bowl. We're going to go ahead and get that up and going. Not Australia. I had to like really sound that word out for some reason. And that is going now. She can't count. Thank you so much for your bid. Au gratin, no. Ooh, but I like au gratin, not natural. And Trina, that is heading your way. Thank you so much. All right, time for another letter.
Its way to you.
Nope. L. L is our new letter. 2 A's, an L, and a U. Nope. Not yet. I'm not seeing it. Let's go ahead and run this coffee pot and we'll see where we get with that. Here it is. Okay. This is classic French country. Language annuals. Nope. I think you guys are on the right track, but not seeing it yet. So up next, we have a German coffee pot. Look at the classic. This is just pure classic French country white elegance. No chips or cracks. Not backhaul. This is Bavaria, I want to say. No, Berhother. It's on the screen. I can't pronounce the word. You got your lid there. And then just let me show you the top so you know what you're looking at. It does need a little bit of cleaning on the inside. I scrubbed the outside, but I didn't scrub the inside. And that is up and going. Thanks for your bid. Southern Charm, thank you so much. And you guys have
Thank you.
earned another letter. All right, this is probably going to give it away. The next letter is a V. Valuable, natural state of high. Look at you coming in there with the correct word. Valuable is the word. We will run the next item for $1. All right, let's go ahead. Whatever is next on the list, that is this planter was next on the list. Good job. All right. I thought this was so cool when I saw it. Look at this planter. This is a Narco planter, so it's a like a ceramic planter. You have your cherubs, your 3 little cherubs there with their little sashes strategically placed to cover up all the valuable stuff going on. And I like how it, like, you know how it stands up like that? It's so pretty. The only call out is there is some the flower stuff, the foam kind of stuck in there. But if you put something in there, you're never going to see that. Anyways, no chips or cracks. Let me just show you on the bottom. It does have that Narco sticker. And that's going to go for just $1. And that is up and running. Thanks so much for your bids. Deal or no deal, that is headed your way. Thank you. This is probably one of my favorite items today. I just thought that was so cool because I don't see those that often. All right, another word.
Congratulations.
And somebody got Blue
You
Jay.
have
Deal or no
achieved
deal,
Blue
unlock the
Jay
Blue Jay
level.
tier. All right, we have another word here. This one is a 5-letter word, so this should be an easier one. 5 letters. First letter is O. First letter we pulled out is O. And we're going to move right along to our teapot. This is so pretty. I couldn't decide if I should put this in French country or like the cottagecore because I think it kind of fits in both. But this is tons of crazing, tons of staining on here. Not radio? Nope. No chips or cracks. Zoe's. No, I wish it was. See, now we should have done that. If we were smart, we would have done Zoe's. Nope, not stone, not above. As soon as I see it, I'll let you know. No chips or cracks. Tons of staining, tons of crazing. Gorgeous floral print on this. And it is made by Dongan? I don't know. Arthur Wood. Arthur Woods and Sons. Nope, not Grove. Not Below. And this teapot is up and running. Beautiful floral. No chips or cracks. Thanks so much for your bid. And Brandy, that is heading to you. Let's see, another letter. Nope, not owls. All right, C. The next letter is C. Trying to look. Hold on. Let me go back. Let's see what we have. We had ocean. Nope, that's not it. All right, not seeing it. Not porch. Okay. Oh, thank you. I thought we'd have a little fun, just something a little different than our normal show. All right. All right. Up next we have not clove. Nope. Color. I love discounts. 2 letters and you got the word color. All right, so we're running the next item for $1. Good job. Okay, let me get this item going. So let me tell you about it. This is semi-porcelain, also ironstone plates. There's 3 of them. No chips or cracks. There's a little bit of crazing, a little bit of staining. And they are monogrammed with the letter H. At least I think that's an H. Y'all can tell me. Sometimes I have a hard time figuring out what these letters are. But it is a set of 3 of these plates. I think they're 10 inches. I put, 10 inches. And we're going to run them for $1. And they are going now. 3 ironstone plates monogrammed with gold. Thanks for your bids. See that monogram in there is so pretty. And Shannon, that is headed to you. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and start a new word here.
On its way to you.
Okay, this one's a little bit harder. 10 letters. 10-letter word. Oh yeah, okay. This one is definitely a little bit harder. And look at another O. We have a lot of O's. There's lots of the letter O's in words today. And while you guys think of all the words that can have a letter O, I'm going to dig out this canister here. Look at this frosted blue. Look at how pretty this is. Not volleyball. Nope. All right. We have a frosted blue canister. Is this Fostoria? Was it Fostoria? No, Indiana glass. So this is Indiana glass. No chips or cracks. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that dome top. Let me feel. Not even flea bites. You know, sometimes like when the glass touches, you get those flea bites. This is in great shape. I'm not seeing the word yet. We're going to go ahead and run this one. It is 10 inches tall. And that is up and going. Not bookkeeper. Not California, but I like that. No. Not occupation. Thank you for looking at this. I'm going to put this where it's easier for me to get to. Not house, not account. Oh, I like accountant though. Good word. Not it, but that's a good word. Not observation. All right, we're going to go to our next item, which is a dove. Look at this dove. Very, very French country. Not for. I love this guy. You give all the words I can't say. Formidable. There you go. Formidable. Not oceanfront. We have a little dove here. This one's 6 inches tall, so it's like a shelf sitter. You can put it up. I love the white. To me, French country is white, just like the white neutral colors. There is a little bit of like staining here. You may be able to wash it off. I gave it a quick rub down, but I didn't really like scrub it or anything. Not smokehouse. This guy is up and going, just $8. Gorgeous dove shelf sitter. So we are working on 10-letter word. You've got a dirty mind out. This is not an explicit show. Southern Charm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is a family show. But I am laughing at your comment. This morning, was it this morning? Totally innocent. Was it, Tony, was it you this morning? Oh, you had me like, yeah, it was. Yes, my husband shaking his head. I was like dying there laughing at you this morning. Just you had me cracking up. Oh, you get a letter. You got it. Sorry. All right. U. So we have an O and a U. 10-letter word. No, you were great.
It was a great time.
Well, look at this gravy boat. Is that not the most beautiful line on a gravy boat you have ever seen? Not the word, but good guesses. Good guesses, not the word though. Look at that. Has a little bit, almost looks like there's a bow. Nope, that's not it. We're going to go ahead and run it. No chips or cracks. Who makes this one? I have no idea who makes this. It is not marked. $6, up and running. Beautiful gravy boat with the most gorgeous lines and shape. Nope, nope, nope. Not roundabout, not courthouse. Thank you so much for your bids. And Mary, that is heading to you. Thank you very much. All right, another letter. We have an O and a U already. And now we have a I, the letter I. We're going through all the vowels here. We have an O, a U, and an I. And let's go to our swan dish. This is stunning. Not flourished. Not multicolored. Nope. Okay, nope. I'm double checking. Nope. All right, look at this swan dish. So it is clear glass. And I know sometimes people are like, oh, clear glass. I like the colored stuff. Me too. But look at the frosted swans on here. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful scalloped edge. No chips or cracks. Little pedestal base going on. Nope. Don't see the word yet. We're going to go ahead and get this up and going. These are all great guesses. Where do you even come up with these words? I just couldn't. Not revolution. Nope. You're smart. You are smart. Thank you so much for your bid. Shannon, this is heading your way. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what our next letter is. We have O, U, and I. And a C. And a letter C. O, U, I, and C. I'm not going to say that because that does not sound like a non-explicit word. Nope, not seeing it yet. Crow. It's a 10-letter word. 10 letters. All right, we're going to run this creamer. Auctioning. No, but I like that. See, so the way we pick these letters is I let my daughter, I have these like little dictionary things. They're like little pages. I'm like, here, get all these letters, put them in envelopes. Don't let me see them. So I'm kind of surprised too as we're coming across them. Nope, don't see it yet. All right, this is little Shawnee creamer though. In the meantime, we have the cutest little Shawnee pottery creamer. Look at the bands around there. Like, I love that it just doesn't look like a normal creamer. And we're going to run that for just $5. Up and going. Not conclusion. Thank you so much for your bid. Circulation. Nope. You guys are getting good guesses, though. Thank you so much for your bids. Is it I'd have to count. So I don't have enough fingers for that. And thank you so much. That's heading to you. I appreciate it.
On its way to you.
Deductions? No, but I like your thinking. Conspicuous. Nope. Don't see it yet. Okay. Well, what am I missing? I'm not missing it. Okay. Let's do this guy. This is 1900. Beautiful picture. Blackberry design, which is very unusual. We usually see grape and leaf, which we have grape and leaf on this side. But on this side, we have blackberry. What I really like, it's from the 1900s. Mint condition picture. Absolutely stunning. We're going to go ahead and run that little piece of history here. Not multicolor. And that is up and going. Thank you so much for your bid. Not disclosure or succession. And Shannon, thank you so much. This is heading to you. Y'all, if you're just joining, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy. We are doing free shipping. And we're doing mainly French country, but I have some other stuff thrown in, and I've got some random polls coming up too. Hello, 60224. All right, let's take a look at this vase. Oh, wait, we get another letter. You guys get another letter. A. We're really going through the vowels. This is an A. So we have O, U, I, C, and A. And it is a 10-letter word. Let's go ahead and take a look at this vase. Now, this vase is a little bit higher priced, but I did mark it at about half of what I'm seeing the comps for. It is stunning. This is a Rosenthal. Nope, that's not it. Rosenthal porcelain vase by Johann, and I'm going to slaughter his name, Johann von Loon, out of Germany. Look at it looks almost like it's cloth wrapped around that vase. It's very smooth, very beautiful. It is not unofficial. And this vase is up and running. It is, did I even give you that? 6 3/4 inches tall. This is a collectible piece here. Thanks so much for looking at that one. Let's move right along. Nope, not yet. I don't see it yet. We got to get another letter. Maybe that'll help you guys out here pretty soon. All right. We have a Stein. I don't know if this guy's French or not. What does this say? Cavalry man on horse. It's from Japan. So I know the cup itself is not French, but I don't know. It just reminded me of like French country for some reason. Oh, my husband says it's German. We're going to pretend this is French because it's French country day. But it is a gorgeous Stein with a cavalry man on a horse. A little bit of paint wear around the bottom. Made in Germany. Oh, no chips or cracks. It is in great shape. We're going to run it for $5. Up and going. Okay, I know this is Tony now, right? But that is not the word. That's totally Lysandra. Thanks so much for looking at this one. No, this is all right. It's one of y'all. I don't know which one. Let's take a look at this other antique piece that's gorgeous here. We'll get some more letters. We have, just to recap, we have a 10-letter word. We have O, U, I, C, and A. And here we go. We have another antique picture. So this is a Haynes ware. I can't pronounce that other word. Both of them, Mary. Toulon washstand pottery pitcher. It is a smaller one, so this normally at one point would have had a bowl that went with it. I just have the picture. It's from early 1900s, crazed and stained. Well, look at that. What's really cool, first of all, look at that guy. Look at on the spout. See that face in there? And then if we turn it around on the handle, look at that guy. How cool is that? Nope, I'm not seeing the... Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Who just got it? Deal or no deal? Guess what? We're running this for $1. Occupation. Deal or no deal. Got you guys a $1 deal going on here. That was a great guess. On just 5 letters, too. All right, so we're going to run this picture, this antique picture, for just $1. And it is up and going. Your brain hurts. Thank you so much for your bids. I appreciate it. All right. Yes, I love discounts. You guys are about to start your show. Maybe we come right into you in a little while. Southern Charm. This is heading your way. Thank you so much. All right. Time for a new word. Okay. Our word. Next word. 7 letters. Let me put it right here. All right, 7-letter word, and it has an R in it. 7-letter word with an R. And we are going to start. This is probably our highest priced item of the day. Absolutely worth it. I did, again, this is Whatnot, so I do price accordingly to the Whatnot market. It's not romance, but you can have some romance. Look, you can fill this up with the original cognac. Is that how you say it? And then have some romance. This is a Martin Louis VIII cognac, how do you say that word? Baccarat, crystal decanter. Stunning, just gorgeous. Look at the stopper itself. This is in mint condition. Of course, minus the liquor that would go inside. I am not allowed to sell that. Absolutely stunning. It is etched on the bottom with all of that information. And we're going to go ahead and get that going. Isn't this gorgeous? This is absolutely stunning. And this actually doesn't even belong. This one it belongs to my daughter, and she brought it over and asked if I can sell it for her. So I'm like, yes, we'll do that. It is not rabbits. Thank you for looking at this one. We're going to put this back up on the stand where it belongs because that's very pretty. All right, what do we have next? I have a picture that I thought was very French country, and if Choco Dog's in here, I may have got this from Choco Dog. I don't remember. I got it on the night we did a raid train, but I don't know. Choco Dog, you can tell me if I got this from you or not. It is a beautiful picture, a hunting scene picture here. So it is under glass. We have a nice wood frame, and it is kind of like a foil picture, but it is so pretty. It has the dogs and the horses and the guys on there hunting. And we're going to go ahead and run that one for $12. Up and going. Not, respite. Y'all seeing that I can't talk. This is the problem with the game is you're going to see all of my failures here of not being able to talk. Not randoms. Thanks for looking at that. Nope, not respond. We have a little basket, not relaxed. So there's just an R in the word, not necessarily the first letter of the word. So we have a beautiful little basket here. You can't have a French country decor without a basket of some sort. This is in really good shape. I do not know who the maker is. I just really liked it. The call out is it sits a little wonky. It's a little off-sided. And that is up and going. We'll turn it like this so you can see it's just a little off center there, but it is adorable still. Thank you so much for your bids. Nope, I am not seeing the word yet. 7-letter word with the letter R in it. And Janice, you won. That's a first purchase. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
We are to a oil lamp now. Oh, you get a letter. Hold on. We have an E. We have an R and an E. Not corners. Nope. Not relaxed. Not records. We have a gorgeous little amber oil lamp here. So I actually got this in the same collection as the Fostoria glass, but this was the only piece that was not Fostoria glass. I'm assuming it works. It looks like it has all the parts and pieces to it. Of course, no oil in it. No chips or cracks. And that's going now. Let's see, I'm looking to restore. Nope, not seeing it yet. Let me pull that back just a little bit there. Welcome in if you are just joining. All right, thank you for looking at that one. I put together a little cloche, because you know who doesn't like a good cloche? And this one is adorable. All right, so we have this little cloche. I'm just looking, no other guesses. All right, so 7-letter word with the letters R and E within that word. If you're just joining, we're playing a game tonight. Every time somebody buys something from the bin or wins an auction, I would give you another letter. First person to put the word to unscramble the letters and put it in the chat, I run the next item for $1. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, run that when we win. I'm just working my way down the list. So we have a little cloche, wooden base. And of course, you've got the cloche top. Glass, no chips or cracks. Nope, it's not realized. And inside the cloche, I have 3 Yates pottery vases. So you get 3 of the vases are all in mint condition. I'm not sure of the years. They're usually the 70s. This is 71, 69. And I can't see the date on that one. And just a little bit of greenery. And it all just fits in there nice and cute. Not delivered, not drizzle. We're going to go ahead and get that going. Not bizarre. Y'all are great guesses. We're not there yet. Thank you so much for your bid. Turn it. And deal or no deal, that is heading to you. And you guys got another letter coming. Not Quaker. We have an N. So we have R, E, and N. So far, it is a 7-letter word with R, E, and N. We have a gravy boat here, and this is a big old gravy boat with an underplate. Nope, not Journey. Our nearest, nope. Beautiful gravy boat. Look at that handle. Look at just how ornate that is. And it is the brown and white. There are some spots that are a little bit faded or like a little bit of paint wear. Not Eastern. And you get the underplate that goes with it. No chips or cracks. You can actually separate those and use those as 2 separate pieces if you wanted. And that is up and going. Not pretend. If you are new too, we are doing free shipping. So just so you know. Frenemy, no. I like that word though. I like frenemy. Not replant, pretend, no. All right, let's go on to our next item. We just need some more letters. It's coming. Not concern. We have a little green bud vase here. I like how delicate this one is. The call out here, not bronze. Nope, not seeing it yet. It is a little cloudy, but I think if you put one of those, you're concerned. Uh-oh. Don't be concerned. It's okay. Not Frenchy. If you put one of those denture tablets, I think it would clear it right up. Beautiful green glass. It has half of the sticker on the bottom. I want to say it was Rosini, but I'm not 100% sure on that because there's only half of that sticker left. It is from Japan though. And that is up and going. Nope, not seeing it yet. I think you guys are on the right path, but I'm just not seeing it yet. Thank you for your bids. Southern Charm, thank you so much. That's heading to you.
Thank you.
Western, no, not yet. All right, let's do another letter. Maybe this will be the one that lets you figure it out. It is a C. So we have R, E, N, and C. Nope, not concert. While you guys are thinking, I'm going to find the next item. Not creamer. Corner's wrench. Nope, that's not it. Nope. All right. We have, how do you say this? This is an ikebana. Is that how you say it? So it is the flower frog that's down there in the middle. So you have this gorgeous piece of pottery. Nope, that looks like a leaf here with your flower frog in the middle. I love this. It is signed on the bottom. Very, very faintly, but it is signed down there on the bottom. Don't see it yet. No chips or cracks. How cool would that look with your florals coming out of the middle of it there? We're going to go ahead and run that. And that's going down. Nope, not yet. There is 7 letters, 7-letter word, and we have R, E, N, and C. Not counter. The gravy boat is for sale. I can rerun that right now. Not current. Let's go ahead and run that gravy boat. So here's our gravy boat again. Gorgeous brown and white, not corners. You got me. That was close. I thought maybe that was it. Gorgeous brown and white. And look at that. Just I love the handle. Not seeing it yet. With your underplate. No chips or cracks. And it is such a good size. It is like a big gravy boat. And we're going to go ahead and get that going. That gravy boat is up and running if you are interested. Never any obligation. Central. Gina, you got this one. Central it is. All right, the next item goes for $1. Congratulations on that. And Fox Catherine, thank you so much. This gravy boat's going to go home to you.
On its way to you.
So we get another letter, and we're going to run the next item at $1. So let me pin the next item so I know which one we're doing. All right, so the next one's going to be a Lennox thing. Run blue glass. Can you run? I will rerun that after I run this dollar item. I'll do that blue glass canister. All right, let's see. Next one is 6 letters. And we have another vowel. Can I have a vowel, please? It is a U. 6 letters with a U in the word. And for $1, we're going to do that next item. This is a Lennox owl. Do we have any owls lovers? Oh, Tim loves owls, doesn't he? Yes. All right. Southern Charm, you have to buy this for him. This is beautiful. It is that delicate porcelain. There is a tiny, tiny little call out on the tip of this leaf. I can't feel the crack, but there is a little white spot there that's like a little chip. Absolutely stunning. It is gold lettered Lennox, and it is from the there's like some, I don't know the collection. It's a saw wheat owl. It is not quaint. Let's see. Okay, nope, not quaint. So we're going to go ahead and run this guy. Beautiful little owl. Oops, not 11. We're doing it for 1. There we go. Running for $1. It is going. I think they have like some type of bird collection. Did I put it in the chat? Garden birds. That's it. That's what I was looking for. From their garden birds collection. 60224. Congratulations. That is heading to you. All right, let's do the next letter. All right, so we had a U. It's a 6-letter word. And we also have an N. A U and an N. And then we're going to rerun that blue canister. I didn't forget. Let me just get back there and get it pinned. Nope. Here we go. All right. You guys, as you're unlocking tiers, go up there and click on that crown. Get your coupons. You can use them in the show. So if there's something like you like, maybe buy something a little less expensive, and then you can use your coupon to buy the item that you really, really like, right? All right, so we have this gorgeous blue canister. It's Indiana glass. It's like a frosted blue. No chips or cracks on it. And it is just so pretty. Almost a Tiffany blue. Not quite Tiffany blue, but we're getting there with this one. Not nature. And that is up and going. With the lid, it's 10 inches tall, so it's a nice good size. Thank you so much for your bids. And Vicky, thank you so much. That is going to you.
On its way to you.
The next letter.
Congratulations.
6-letter word.
You have
We have a
achieved
U.
Blue Jay level.
We have a U, an N, and an S. It's probably backwards to you guys. That's probably right. There we go. A U, an N, and an S. Well, let's see where I left off. Right here on this little glass piece. Not sunset. Not Sunday. No. All right, we have, this is from Glass Eye. So this is a glass maker called Glass Eye. And it's a handkerchief bowl with the greens and the light blues. Look at, you can almost like just kind of see through those colors there. Nope. So pretty. Look at the spotted pattern on there. No chips or cracks. It still has its original Glass Eye sticker. And that is up and going. Not unseen. Love all the guesses though. Not Saturn. Thank you for looking at that one. Nope. All right, we are going to go to a little copper bowl. Can't have French country without some, or brass, not copper, brass bowl. Actually, it's a cauldron. This is a brass cauldron. Look at the feet. Everything is better with feet, especially if there's 3 like that. All right, so you got the cutest little feet on there. Not fungus. I like the creativity though. Not unsure. So it is a little brass cauldron. I feel like I'm taking your SATs. It's not that hard. It's only 6 letters. You have 6 fingers. We're good. All right. We do have a few call outs here. There are a few little scratches just around it, but not like major scratches. We're going to go ahead and run this one. It is a brass cauldron with a handle on it. That'd make a great planter. The inside is rough, so I would assume that this would be a planter. Not unsure. Southern Charm, thank you so much. All right, I need a drink of water and then we'll do another letter here. I have no idea. Hold on, you guys. I got to go grab my water. All right, I don't know what's happening in the chat, but my husband's laughing like crazy over here. Vanna, why can you buy a vowel? You can buy a vowel when you buy an item. See how that works? It's pretty cool. Anyways, we do get another letter. Wait, how many letters is that? Wait, it doesn't have a U in it. It's only 6 letters. So 6-letter word. So far we have U, N, S, and now we have a G. U, N, S, G goes this way. It's always backwards for you guys, or for me to you. All right. U, N, S, G, 6-letter word. Genius. There you go. Southern Charm. Southern Charm is a genius.
Congratulations.
All right. Next item's running for $1. And we'll hold it up. There we go. So there's the proof. That's the word. Genius. So we're going to do this. Yeah, crow's nest. Come on. I know you're smart. All right, we're going to run this one for $1. Thanks to Southern Charm. You finally got one. Yes, you got one. And you got it for a cool item, too. So this is a brass flower frog. I'm pretty sure it's brass. It has that Made in India sticker on the bottom, which kind of like is the sign that says, hey, I'm brass. And look, it has like the little tree of life around it. You do have the flower frog insert that goes in there. And that is going for, oh, let me change price. That is going for $1. Up and going. Thank you so much for your bids. And Debbie, that is heading your way. And that's a first
Thank
purchase.
you.
Congratulations. Let's go ahead and start another word here. Another 6-letter word. So this one has 6 letters. Let me get my little cheat sheet out so I can make sure I know when you guys get it right. And it has a P. The letter P is within this 6-letter word. Please. All right, we're going to go ahead and run. Nope, don't see it yet. In the meantime, we're going to do this. Is this the right one? Johnson Brothers. Nope, this is not the Johnson Brothers. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm right. Prices, nope. Nope, okay, I was making sure, just counting the letters. So we have a Johnson's Brother, blue and white plate. Gorgeous, no chips or cracks. All right, I say plate, it's a saucer. It's an 8-inch diameter saucer. And it has those birds on there, which I absolutely love. iPhone Pursue, nope. And that is up and running. There is a pre-bid on that. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's kind of get that up there so you can see it there. Nope, not Prince, prizes, puppies. And MLE, thank you so much. That is heading your way. Another letter. All right. The next letter is the letter E. Not stomps, not purple. That's my favorite color though. Purple and orange are my favorite colors. So we have an E and a P, and it is a 6-letter word. Nope, no, not pepper, not pencil, place, people, expire. Nope, none of those. We're going to do this plate here, another saucer. I keep calling them plates, but they're saucers. Nope, those aren't it yet. All right, so we're going to do this one. This is a Woods and Sun. Not seeing it. I'm watching, not seeing it yet. So this is a blue colonial rose pattern. Absolutely beautiful. No chips or cracks. It does say, if I turn it around the right way, that Woods and Sons on the back. Not Empire, not Prayer, Pieces, Peace, nope. And this one's going for $5. This is a saucer, another 8-inch diameter. Thank you so much for your bids. Nope. Nope, not cheap. Allison, thank you so much. This is heading to you. All right. Not cheap. All right, this next letter, not plants. This one may be the winning letter here. It's an X. So we have E, P, and X. Nope. Oh, well. Hold on. You guys are getting... Let me just make sure. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Expert. Who did it? Shannon. Expert. You got it. Look at that. Expert is the next one. All right. Thanks to Shannon. We're going to run the next item that does not have a pre-bid at $1. So we got to the bottom of the list. So we're going to go back up to the top and run whatever was at the very top for $1. That is the linens. All right, so we're going to run this one for $1. What did I do with them? Here they are. So we have a set of 6 yellow linen napkins. They feel kind of silky like, and they have a really pretty like design on them. So we're going to go ahead and do all 6 of them, the whole set, for $1. There, a couple of them might have a spot or two, but nothing major, like no major stains. I'm trying to see if I can point one out that has a spot, like just a tiny little dot. I don't even see any right off the bat, but I saw it earlier. All right, $1 up and running. 6 napkins for $1. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the show. I appreciate that. Daisy Lane, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Y'all, Daisy Lane, hopefully, Daisy, can I talk about the rate train? Are you at a point where we can talk about this? Give me a yes or no if I can talk about your rate train. All right. Daisy Lane invited me to a rate train. I am so excited. It is like a man cave rate train. I don't have the date in front of me. Daisy Lane can put it in there. I think it's September 20th, but I may be off. Man cave rate train. How fun is that? We don't do enough for the men. But here, I was thinking about it. You know, it's not the guys on here buying. So we got to, like, as sellers, appeal to the women who are decorating for the men. That's what I'm thinking. All right. We have a new word. 7 letters. I could have picked a 12 letter. We're going with 7. Let me get my little cheat sheet out. All right. Q. The letter Q. I know. No, it's okay. Nope. Those aren't it, but we're going to keep going. We did have a pre-bid, so let me go down to that pre-bid and get that item running. Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. What? Nope. Okay. Don't see it yet. We have another Woods and Sons, Wood and Sons plate here. And look at this one. If I can get it to go right. There we go. That's the right direction for you. It's like a tollware look to it. Oh, wow. Those are such good guesses. And we're going to go ahead and run this one. This is no chips or cracks. It is the Wood and Sons blue tollware plate. And that is up and going. Thank you for your pre-bid on that. I appreciate it. I do not see it yet. Not yet. Keep them coming. Allison, this is heading your way. Thank you so much. We're almost getting to some random pulls over here pretty soon. Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. I just saw it. Taco Cat Lady. 1 letter. You got it with, how did you get it with 1 letter? Acquire. Got it with 1 letter. Taco Cat Lady. All right, the next item runs at $1. Let's see what I have on the list that does not have a pre-bid. We will all look at that. Look at, you are going to like totally make me run this for $1. But I promised, and I keep my word. So we're going to run this one. This is a stunning, stunning piece. This is a coffee. Let me pin it. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm having fun with this. All right, so this is a Austria coffee or hot chocolate pot. No chips or cracks. Tiny bit of like paint wear along the top here. I would venture that this is bordering on antique. I do not have a date on it, but the coloring is just fantastic. Look at the purple flowers on the bottom. That ornate handle. We have it's out of Germany, so we got that mark down there on the bottom. Y'all, this was going to go for $35 is what I have my starting bid, and I'm going to drop this down to $1. All right, and it is going up and going. Gorgeous piece here. Thank you so much for your bids. The Crow's Nest, that's heading to you. Thank you so much. That is my most recent antique store find. I am so happy it's going to you. All right, and we do another word. 6 letters. Let's see what this... Ooh, this is a fun one. All right. M. We have a letter M. 6-letter word with an M in it. And I think we had a pre-bid. We're going to go ahead and jump on over to that pre-bid. Not seeing it yet. All right. We have a pre-bid. I'm watching the chat, so I'll tell you if I see it. I'm keeping my eye over there. This is an Ikebana. I never can say that word right. Gorgeous pottery piece here. It is signed on the back. It's very faint, so I know you're not going to be able to see it, but it is signed. Nope, not seeing it yet. And then in the middle, you have that flower frog, which is that Ikebana, which is your flower frog within like a piece of pottery. Not myself. This is going to up and going. And that's going now. Thank you so much for your pre-bid on that. I appreciate it. Nope. Not seeing it. Not movies, not Empire. And Shelly Smith, thank you so much. This is heading your way.
On its way to you.
Another letter. I was checking to see if we had anything. Okay, we have an R. We have an M and an R, and it is a 6-letter word with an M and an R. Not Mr. Nope. We have, earlier the plates went. Not random. Nope, not yet. So earlier we had the plates with that monogram, and I do have one. It says semi-porcelain, which is the same as ironstone, synonymous with ironstone. This one has the monogram, that letter H right there. There is some paint wear, no chips or cracks. Beautiful serving size bowl. Put some vegetables in there. Not admire, not majestic. And this one is up and running. Not mortar, mirror, remind, nope. Thank you so much for your bid. Not mixers, not masters. Shannon, thank you so much. This is heading to you. Not mirror, not umpire, but let's pull out another word and let's see if this letter helps at all. Not mid-century. This is a 6-letter word. And the new letter is Y. We have an M, an R, and a Y. Memory. There you go. Who is that? Lorlia? Lorlia. Hopefully I'm saying that right. You got it. Thank you so much. The next item is going to go for $1. Oh, yeah. The word memory. That's what it was. It was memory. Y'all just amaze me. Like 3 letters and you guess them just like that. That is great. All right, let's see what is the next item is my huge tea set. All right, I'm going to do it. You know, I promised you guys, so I'm going to do it. All right, this is a 13-piece tea set with free shipping, and it's starting at $1. You have the teapot, no chips or cracks. It is also, what is that? Music box. It plays. So we have the teapot. I'm not going to pull all the pieces. I'm going to show you. You get 5 cups, and it has the courting couple. I mean, you know, classic French country courting couple. 4 saucers. The only call out, 2 of these cups have a tiny little chip on them. Just 2 of the cups. Everything else is mint. You get a sugar and creamer with it. Little creamer, a lidded sugar bowl. So teapot, sugar, creamer, cups, saucers. And then you also get the plate. So if you are a reseller, you can separate. I'm going to put this down here. You can separate it all out. You can sell them together. But we're going to run it for $1 because you guys guessed the word. And that is up and going right now for $1. I'll just hold it like this. Thank you so much for your bids. I appreciate it. 13-piece set. Have y'all ever seen a teapot with a music box on the bottom? I haven't. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. That's another letter. And Southern Charm, congratulations. This is headed to you.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all, you got to give me a minute here to, you know what? I'm not even going to try to move it. We're just going to leave it right here. I know that one sold. And that's 2 letters on the new word. 7-letter word, except she wrote this one upside down. It's a 7-letter word, but she put it upside down. Okay, this one may be a harder one. It's not a word I would think of too often. All right, so we have an H, 7-letter word with an H inside the word. And with that, let's go ahead and do some randoms. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any pre-bids. Oh, 2 letters. Oh, yeah. Oh, my husband's reminding me. He's keeping me honest. All right. We have an R also. Let me turn it around. An H and an R. Not Eris. Eris. Nope. All right. Let's see. Let's do some random items. Anybody want a copper planter? We have random item here. This is not going to start at $1. It's just about my random in there, but I will start at reasonable. So we do have a copper planter. The inside, it's been used. The inside, somebody's used this as a planter. Nope, 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 nope. Those aren't it. It has that little kind of like rope design going around there. It is a hammered look to it. What does it say on the bottom? Made in India. You know what? Hold on, let me check. I keep saying copper. All right, I'm saying copper, but the magnet does not stick. Copper or brass? I'm not 100%, either one. Can you tell? Nope, I don't see it. I'm going to go with copper, but it may be brass. No magnet sticks to it, but it's kind of light, so I think it's copper. And we're going to start this for just $10. And that is up and going. Big old planter. 11 inches by 9 inches. Not Charger, not Horizon. No. Thanks for looking at that one. I have some more of my Fostoria amber glass here. I'm down to my last few pieces, so I figured I would do some random pulls on my last few pieces of this Fostoria glass. So this is another candy dish. This is a pedestal candy dish. Absolutely beautiful. Nice heavy glass, no chips or cracks. And if you weren't here to see the other piece, not heroics, all of these dots have like the eagle, the Liberty Torch, various kind of like American type icons. We're going to go ahead and run that one. And that is up and going. Not Hoarder. Not Panther. Thank you so much for looking at that. Now this piece I know for sure is brass. And this is one of those gorgeous etched brass pieces. So you have that floral etching, and look at the pedestal like on the bottom of it. It's just this tiny little one. So pretty, not hungry, and it has that gorgeous ruffle top up there. This one stands, it is a brass piece, 9.5 inches tall. And we're going to start that one for just $8. Oh, not 28. Hold on. Just $8. And that's going now. Gorgeous etched brass vase. Oopsie daisy. Congratulations. And that is a first purchase. Oh, let me make sure I'm labeling that one. Hold on. And you guys are going to get another letter. All right. So we have a 7-letter word. We have H, R, and an E. H, R, and E. H, R, and E. 7 letters. Not heroin. Heroics, no. We're going to go ahead and run this little picture, and then we'll do a random again. All right, so we have this gorgeous French country picture here. This is a hunting scene. You've got your hunters on their horses and the dogs. It is that a purchase from the bin? You guys are going to get another letter. Not teacher. It is like a foil print and it's under glass with a wooden frame. All right, we're going to give you another letter. Let's run this and then I'll give you another letter. All right, and that is up and going. Classic French country look there. Not Hershey. Ironically, we live very close to Hershey Park. Janelle, that is heading to you. Thank you so much.
On
All right,
its way
another
to
letter.
you.
We had 2 letters. 2 more letters. All right, we have B. And then the second one, because there was a purchase from the bin. T. Not iceberg. Not herbivore. No. So we have H, R, E, B, and T. You have 5 out of the 7 letters. While you're thinking about it, let's go ahead and run this one. Nope. Nope. Not herbis, not breath. Nope. All right, we have a oil lamp here, amber glass, and look at how pretty this is. It just kind of swoops down there. Pretty sure it has all its working pieces. You just need the hurricane top, not threads, not charter. We're going to go ahead and run this little oil lamp here. That is up and going, not brother. All right. Let's do a random. We have an not rebirth. We have the Fostoria glass ashtray. Now, even if you don't smoke, ashtrays are perfect, like little place to drop your change or your little trinkets or whatever. And this one's so cool. Not brethren. And why this one is so cool is because the 2 coins are like overlapping on there. So I don't know if that's intentional or if that was like a misprint, but it's pretty cool. No chips or cracks. Not herbist. And this is like 3.5 inches. Let me get it up and going here. And we're going to run that one for just $4. And that is up and going. Thank you so much for your bid. I need some water. Not breath, not bothers, bither. Southern
Thank
Charm,
you.
this one is heading to you. Thank you so much. Let's make sure I have the right number on there. Not blither, brothel, no. Is this one stumping you? You get another letter. All right, this is a 7-letter word. Yeah, 7 letters, making sure my daughter counted right. And we only have 2 letters left. This one is a D. So we'll recap our letters. H, R, E, B, T, and D. While that is going, we're going to run this glass piece again. Y'all are quiet. You just got really quiet all of a sudden. All right, we have this gorgeous glass eye, not bothered, glass eye piece here. Not thinkers. Green and light blue. Beautiful speckled pattern. Has the original, there you go, deal or no deal. You got it, close enough. I think it's back, there's a letter that's backwards, but I think you got it. Breath, yes, there's a letter that's backwards in there, but you have all the letters there. So deal or no deal, we're going to go for it. All right, you guys, we're going to run this one for $1 because deal or no deal. Just our word, that one stumped y'all. That was a hard one for the day. All right, let's go ahead and run this one for $1. It is up and going. This is a glass eye, like a handkerchief style bowl. Absolutely beautiful. And Deal or No Deal, congratulations. Thank you so much. That one's heading your way. Y'all, we are close to the end. I got a few items left, but we're getting down there. All right, let's do another word. 5 letters. Let's go easy. Since the last one was a stumper, let's do a 5-letter word. Oh, and this is an easy one. All right. There's a D in this word. 5 letters, has a D in it. I'm going to go ahead and run this vase again. I'm going to drop the price down on this one. No. This is my Rosenthal porcelain white vase. It is stunning. I'm going to go ahead and just be drastic and drop the price down. Not grade, not mines. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the top of this. Look at that detail they did with the porcelain, the cutout. And it looks like it's just draped around. It is so soft looking. And I know that's kind of ironic to have a piece of porcelain and call it soft, but this does in real life look very soft. Not mines. Nope. Diner. Showed. Nope. 5 letters. Let me drop this one down. We're going to drop this down to $45, taking $20 off of this, and that is up and running. Not Dumbo, not Guide, not Needy, not Doily, no. All right, let's do some randoms. I have 1 candlestick. Disco Dream, no. This is your Fostoria coin dot. So actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. I have a pair. Let's do the pair first. So we have a pair of the candlestick holders. What's so cool about these is you can put your tapers in like this, or you can turn them over and you can put votives in like that. Bottle brush trees. It's almost Christmas. All right, we're going to go ahead and run this. Panda, Johnson County Gypsy, how did you guess panda with 1 letter? All right, y'all, this is going for $1. You can thank Johnson County Gypsy because she guessed panda. That's our word right there with only 1 letter. All right, that's pretty amazing. Let me get my item here. We're going to run this for $1. This is a set of Fostoria mint condition candlestick holders. It is that coin pattern. Is this the right? Hold on. That's not the right item. Let's see. Where are we? Pin. Start auction. $1. These are up and running. And Debbie, that is heading your way. Congratulations. Let me put a number so I can make sure it gets to the right person. All right. I only have 2 envelopes left prepared here. And I don't have a lot of items, so we're going to have to be creative.
That's a great idea.
I miss it. We moved up north and we don't have those here. And I miss Panda Express. Their teriyaki chicken. Oh, my absolute favorite. All right. Do you want a 10 or a 12-letter word? I kind of think I already know the answer. You pick. I don't have a whole lot of items left, though. Oh, Southern Charm says 12. House of Vintage Finds. Thank you so much. You guys want 12 letters? All right. Let's go 12. Let's do it. All right. I'm going to pull some randoms. I may be pulling some stuff off the shelf over there. We're going for a 12-letter word. This is a pretty common word. We're going to start off with an O. 12-letter word, starting off with an O. I don't even know what that is. A paragon. Oh, it's a volcano. Is that like a volcano in Mexico? Okay. No. Okay, those are not the words. Let's go ahead and run. I have one. So somebody had the pear. Nope, that's not it. Somebody had the pear. I only have one left. So one candlestick holder. Better than none, right? You can still do a lot with one candlestick holder. Again, this is really cool. Nope, that's not it. You can do it like this, or you can do with your votive, or your taper, or your bottle brush. That's going now. Orangutan, no. Occupational, no. Not seeing it. Thank you so much for your bid. This is going to be our last word too. So we'll do this word and we're going to go raid. We'll still do a dollar start afterwards. Debbie, thank you so much. Because I'm not going to put you through the work of guessing the word and not do a dollar start. Can't do that. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, a letter. You get a letter. Not motivation. This is an N. So we have O and N. No, not seeing it quite yet. Let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and run this. I can't even say that word. That's not it. My husband can say it. I can't. Oh, no, I don't want to run this. I'm grabbing the wrong item. This is what I want to run right here. We're going to run this beer stein again. This one's really cool. I've been told it's German. It's not opinion. But we're going to pretend this is French today since we're doing French country. Onomatopoeia. Thank you, Taco Cat Lady. You know what I need. Thank you very much. This beer stein's pretty cool. Great for you. Are a teacher, aren't you? My husband just like, she's a teacher. See the natural skills right there. Not wonderstruck. We're going to go ahead and run this beer stein with the cool guy on a horse. And it is up and going. Let's turn it this way. Be a great gift for Dad. I should save this and put this in the man cave. We could put this in the man cave raid train. Yes. That's what's going to happen. Thank you so much. All right. Fostoria glass. This is the oval bowl. So this is a really nice one. No chips or cracks. It is that coin pattern again. I had two of these. This is the last one I have. This is in mint condition. It's a really great size bowl. Just shy of 9 inches across. Somebody bought a sticker. Now you guys are getting smart. You're like, oh, I'm going to buy stickers and we're going to get some letters here. So let's do a letter really quick before I run this. We have a C. So we have O, N, and C. I am not seeing a correct answer yet. I'm going to go ahead and run this one. Great guesses. This one's going to go for $8. Up and going. 9-inch across. Coin dot amber Fostoria glass. Like a console bowl. Objectifying. Oh, I like that word. Thanks so much for looking at that one. All right. Did I have? I thought I had this. We're going to go ahead and do this plate here. Corporation. Nope. Yeah, good guesses, though. This one's really cool. This is French country to me. A pheasant is totally French country, not inclusive. This is by Kettlecraft by Noritake. You got that gorgeous blue and gold around the edges with that pheasant in the middle. This would be a great gallery wall, or even to put this down and put like candles or something on it would be awesome. And that is up and going. Octogenarian. Nope, that's not it. Not obstructions. Thanks for looking at that one. What am I missing over here? Not missing a whole lot. All right, let me grab a couple items here. not occupational. We have a glass duck. Cabbage heads. No, not cabbage heads. We have a beautiful little glass duck. Look at her. Look how adorable. This is like our mascot to our show right here. A little duck. It's a little rough on this. Not ocean. No. I think there's a tiny chip right there. It's a little rough, but it is very hard to see. She is adorable. And up and going. About what, 4 inches tall maybe? Yeah, 4.5 inches tall. Thank you so much for your bid. Letters so far, O, N, and C. Nope, that's not it. Tony, thank you so much. That's heading to you, and you guys are getting another letter.
Thank you.
No. 12-letter word, that's right. And we have a U. Californication, no. We have a U. O, N, C, and U. No. Don't see it yet. I can't even pronounce half the words you guys are writing. All right. This one's really cool. I think, what is this? What kind of, do you think that's an apple? What are we going with here? What is this? It's a type of fruit, maybe a peach. It is amber glass. I think it's hollow, which is kind of cool. Not non-custodial or binoculars. We have the little leaf on top, so it's an applied amber leaf. No chips or cracks. It is hand blown. You can see all the bubbles in there. Our hand blown glass. And that is up and going. Not country. It is a 12-letter word. Y'all opted for the big words. All the ones that I can't pronounce, but that's okay. Not unconditional. We're about to get another letter here. We have so far 4 out of 12. Southern Charm, thank you. This is going to you.
Thank you.
Well, let me label it. All right. No. Next letter. We have another N. I know this is probably not telling you a whole lot, but we have another N. O, N, C, U, N. 12-letter word. And let me give me 1 second. Let me just grab a couple more items here so we can run some more stuff for you.
Hi, Kiss My Glass. Kiss my glass.
All right, how about some Flow Blue? You guys like Flow Blue? I just went and grabbed a couple more items that we can run. Pardon? Oh, nope, we're not seeing it yet. I Love Discounts likes Flow Blue. All right, so I have 2 of these. We're going to do them separately. It's not announcement. Good guesses, though. So we have a Flow Blue plate. Look how gorgeous those roses are. No chips or cracks. I do have some Delft. I can grab the Delft in a minute. It does have some crazing and staining on this one. It is quite old. We're going to start this for just $5, which is like unheard of, incredibly low price. But you know what? I'm having a great time tonight. Dinner size. It is dinner size. I think it's like 9 inches. 2 Busy Bees reading with the party of 4. Thank you so much. 2 Busy Bees. Please tell us what you sell and when your next show is. I Love Discounts. This is heading to you. Thank you so much. 2 Busy Bees and your friends. Thank you for coming in.
It's way to you.
My name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. We are running French Country, but we're at the very end, but we are playing a fun game tonight. Thank you so much. We are playing you do vintage. Great. Put you when your next show is so people can follow you if they like what they see. No Art Deco figurines. I am sorry, Kiss My Glass. However, I am bidding on one in an auction. Our game tonight, this is our last word of the night. It has 12 letters. So far, the letters are O, N, C, U, N, and another O. That's 6 letters. Those are all mixed up. Whoever guesses the word in the chat, doesn't matter who, I'm going to run whatever my next item on my auction list for $1. And from what I'm looking at, it's a pretty darn good item I'm about to run for $1. All right. It is not accountings. 12-letter word, O, N, C, U, N, and O. All right, we're going to do another Flow Blue plate. It is identical to the first one. Let me just get my little label off of this one here. All right, this one has a little chip in it. You can't really see it very much, but right here, right above my finger, there is that little chip. It is blue right there, tiny little chip. Lots of crazing, lots of staining. It is identical to the last one, except for that little chippy in there. We're going to start this one for $5 also. And that is up and running. Gorgeous Flow Blue plate. Thank you so much for your bid. And Delft. You know what? I'll go grab the Delft in just a second. I got another item to run, and then we'll do some Delft. I got just a little bit of it. I love discounts. That is going to you. Thank you so much. All right, another letter. Another letter. I still don't know how to count. All right. Oh, this might give it away. I don't know. It is a letter T. So let's recap. O, N, C, U, N, O, and T. 12-letter word. While you're thinking, I have a little string on here, but the string will come off. I'll cut the string off. That was from my price tag from the antique mall. I love discounts. See you later. All right, look at this. Gorgeous. I don't even know if this glows. I haven't even tried to see if this glows yet. And I don't know where my, is it upstairs? All right. The handle should, hold on, I've got another one. Let me go grab it. Just a second. Let's see if this glows. Oh, you found it? Oh yeah, that one's, I can't, that takes too long. Let's see here. Yeah, the handle glows really pretty. I don't know if we can turn any of the lights off. Let's see if we can turn this one off at least. There we go. You can see a little bit of glow there. We got like 5 lights on us, but you can see some of that going on. The red doesn't really glow at all. The handle looks like it does. All right. We're going to go ahead and run this one. Gorgeous picture. No, just checking over because I've just pulled this out. No chips or cracks. You can see a rough ponto mark on the bottom. It stands about 5.5 inches tall. And I don't see any more guesses on words, so we'll recap in a second. And this guy is up and going. Gorgeous, gorgeous picture. Handle glows. I don't think the red glows, but that yellow colored handle does absolutely glow. Thanks so much for your bids. And Birdie's Boutiques, this is heading to you. Congratulations. Let me put it over here where it's safe. All right, another letter. Maybe this is going to be the tipping point. Maybe this is a letter you guys are going to guess the word, and we'll do our final item of the night. This one is an R. There you go. Now it's the right way. It's an R. O. So here's our letters so far. Maybe my husband can put them in the chat. O, N, C, U, N, O, T, R. It is a 12-letter word with those letters. Got to unscramble them. As soon as the right word gets put in the chat, we'll run the next item on our auction list for $1. All right. Delft Blue. Nope, that's not it. My husband's going to watch the chat. While you guys are thinking, I'm going to grab a little bit of Delft.
trying to man all the things here. I don't have enough arms and hands.
All right, I only had one Delft item, but I'll run it. That's all I had for now, but you know, better than none. I did find another plate. All right, any good guesses here? We're not there yet. Okay. Let's go ahead and run this Delft. This is a Delft coffee mug.
I trust you, the crow's nest.
Counter count. Nope. So we have a Delft coffee mug. It is in perfect shape. It does have all of your little Delft markings there on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and run that just for $5. Up and going. The word is a 12-letter word, and it has the letters, if you scroll back in the chat, it has the letters O, N, C, U, N, O, T, and R. Every time somebody buys something, we'll give you another letter. Tony, thank you so much. Just like this, Tony got that, and I'm going to give you another letter. Soon as the word gets put in the chat, I will run the next item for $1. It'll be our last item for the night. Oh, and somebody bought something from the bin. All right, 2 letters. Here we go. Let me pull out 2 letters. We have a T. So it's another T. Now there's 2 T's in this word. And we have a D. You want to throw these in the chat as I say them? Because we are down to what? That's almost all the letters. We only have 2 left. We have O, N, C, not consultation, not nocturnal, U, N, O, no, T, R, T, and D. All right, we only have 2 letters left. It's a 12-letter word. There's 10 of the letters right there that make up this word. While you're thinking, let's go ahead and do another one of these. This is like the Tollware plate, but this one is this Woods & Sons? This is not. This is Churchill, made in England. Nope, I don't see it yet. So it is another like Tollware type plate. It's made by Churchill. More saucer size. I keep saying plate, but let me give you an exact measurement. Oh, and we got another purchase from the... Nope, that was just a payment. Y'all guys are catching me. 8 inches. Gorgeous blue. It has the, like some animals, a butterfly on there. It's like a Tollware design. We're going to go ahead and run that blue and white plate. Eight inches. Thank you so much for your bid. Y'all, you got 10 out of 12 letters, and the guess is just like stopped. MLE3, thank you so much. That is heading to you. All right. Number 11, letter 11 out of 12. I. That is 11 out of 12. If you scroll up, all of the letters are there. Add an I. Well, I'm going to say it again. O, N, not Constitution. C, U, N, O, T, R, T, D, and I. Not contradiction. Nope, there we go. There's all the letters. There's only 1 letter left. I'm running out of things to run. We're going to go ahead and run this guy again. This is either copper or, Johnson County Gypsy, second win of the night. Congratulations, you got it. All right, so introduction. Introduction was our word. That one stumped y'all. That was a hard one. But Southern Charm said 12, so we went for the big word. All right, we are going to do our last item of the night. I was going to run this. Actually, we're going to do 2 items just to end the night off. It was a hard one, but that was a good one. Let's end the night off with some fun. I'm going to run this one, and then we're going to run the vase, and we're going to do them both at $1. So let's do this guy at $1. I am torn if this is copper or brass. I am not sure. It has that hammered copper look, but a magnet doesn't stick, so I'm thinking brass. It's a planter. It's been used as a planter before. It has a Made in India sticker on the bottom. That wasn't it? We're going to go ahead and run this. This is huge. Huge planter, 11 by 9.5. And don't forget, free shipping. Up for $1. There you go. $1. Turn it this way. See that gorgeous little ropey design going on there? Riza, thank you so much. This is heading your way. Risa, if I'm saying that right. All right, y'all, this has been so much fun. I'm going to run more item for $1. This is Rosenthal vase. Y'all, I'm crazy for running this for $1, but I know you guys got my back. I'm going to go ahead and pin it so you can see all the details. All right, so this is a Rosenthal vase. It is a Johann von Loon out of Germany. It has all the Rosenthal markings on the bottom. If you are a reseller, you can put this up. It may take a little bit for the right collector to come along, but absolutely stunning vase. It's going for just $1 to close out the show. What a great night. I've had so much fun with you guys tonight. That is up and going. Thank you so much for your bids. I think I Love Discounts is on, so we're probably going to go raid them pretty soon here. But y'all, I had so much fun playing a game tonight. You guys have made my day. MLE, this is heading to you. What a great pickup. Y'all, hope you have a good rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining me tonight. This was a lot of fun. Yep.
Thanks for joining us. Buckle up.
Why do I not see I Love Discounts? Are they not on? Okay, hold on. We got to find somebody. I do not see I Love Discounts on my list. All right,
See you
we're
next
gonna have to go
time.
to somebody else. Who else are we going to? I was pretty sure they were running, but maybe not. Okay. All right, let's go to Simply Sassy Vintage. I do not know Simply Sassy Vintage. We're going to go make a new friend. Oh, you know what? Nine
Thank
Dimes
you.
is on. Sorry. I love Nine Dimes. Y'all, I'll make up my mind one of these days. Y'all have a good night.